Hello, everyone! Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the TheatreQs podcast. That's right, 1 year ago today, I interviewed John Plumpus. Every episode so far has been a joy, and I can't wait for more exciting podcasts to come. The wonderful thing about doing this podcast is that I get to be a catalyst to share knowledge from experienced theater professionals with you all. That is why I started this, out of my own necessity to learn from the best and be surrounded by professional actors. And I've learned so much. I hope you have too. Now, as far as the future goes, I can't say much, but I will tell you that there are 2 guests on the next episode, and while you're listening, flowers will be blooming and you might even lose a shoe. Stay tuned to our social media for more on that soon. Now, the reason you're all here. For every episode, I've asked my guests the same 3 questions. The first question of those 3 is, what is your favorite musical? So, to celebrate a year of amazing answers and even more amazing guests, let's have a mini Tony Awards based on each guest's favorite musicals. Here are the nominees for Best Musical, but first, let's introduce our presenters, otherwise known as all of the guests from this past year of TheatreQs. John Plumpus, Stephen Frankenfield, Peggy O'Connell, Zach Wetzel, Raphael J. Acuna, Dan Buckley, Scott Pass, Cameron Hood, Lucy Arnez. Welcome. What is your favorite musical?
Guys and Dolls. It's not quite perfect, but it's pretty damn near perfect.
Hadestown. I could not stop thinking about that play for days and days after. It's an amazing musical.
It's a toss-up between Fiddler on the Roof and The Music Man. They're perfect pieces. They're what some people call actor-proof.
Definitely Matilda. I mean, I grew up reading all the Roald Dahl books. So, dark children's fiction really has a special place in my heart.
Cabaret. It's like the perfect combination of music to book.
Parade's original Broadway cast recording. I have to go by the albums, okay? Sideshow, original cast recording. And Dogfight.
Sweeney Todd is just such an incredible piece of theater.
Hamilton. I mean, the lyric writing, the number of internal rhymes happening in those lyrics, and the storytelling is impeccable.
Chorus Line. You could probably put that show up against all the others I just mentioned, and it would still win.
The final vote is up to you. Head on over to the link in the show notes or our Instagram story at Nate Wiley Productions to vote on which of those shows should be a winner. I'd like to thank all of my guests from this past year. You've all been amazing, and I can't thank you enough. And thank you all for listening and for your continued support. A full year wouldn't have been possible without it. Keep sharing the podcast and bringing in new listeners. That way, we can all keep learning. See you later this month with the next episode, and enjoy that final month of your summer vacation. TheatreQs is produced by Nate Wiley Productions and me, Nathaniel Wiley, featuring background music by Luke Halizna and our theme song by Joyheads. Joyheads is a Pasadena-based music group composed of Juan Gomez, Daniel Johnson, and Jeremy King. The song that you heard in this episode is A Real Good Time. If you like what you hear on this podcast, follow the podcast and check out our website, NateWileyProductions.com, for a wide variety of content, from historical series to photo galleries and much, much more. Thank you so much for listening today and for listening this past year. See you in the next one.